Hello, rail fans. We're going to start our Saturday in East Mount Juliet, where we're going to capture the Tennessee Central Railway Museum's North Pole Express. And from there, we're going to move into Nashville and check out a new spot. This is the Melrose Post Office off Berry Hill Drive and catches the tracks coming out of Radnor Yard. And so right after we got there, we got lucky and caught a train. This section of track is the western side, kind of a cutoff for express lane around Radnor Yard that cuts up towards downtown and Kane Avenue. And then from there can go to various different points, but this particular train is going to head out to the Brewston subdivision. So this is Q126. It's a intermodal train from East Savannah, Georgia down to Memphis, Tennessee. This is something we generally don't get to see. Our spots are either at the north end of the terminal subdivision or in the Henderson subdivision. And so I was kind of happy that in the short amount of time we spent here at this post office parking lot, we got to see something that we normally would not have seen. So definitely would suggest to anybody that wants to try this spot, go on either a Saturday afternoon or a Sunday when the post office is closed. We stopped in there probably about 10 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday, and the parking lot, obviously being this close to Christmas time, was extremely busy, but we're just sitting here in a parking spot at the post office with the camera right out in front of the truck. So it's a great viewing point. If the parking lot was empty, it'd be fantastic. Not have to worry about being in anybody's way or anything like that. So pretty good spot. Something new for us. That was kind of the goal of this day, was to try new things. And we'll probably be back at this location at some point in the future. And from here, we're going to move over to Radnor on the east side, a little spot off Trailsdale Drive. This is a business parking lot that you definitely don't want to go into, again, unless it's Saturday or Sunday and you can tell that there's nobody there. It's actually a spot that we went to earlier in the summer and launched the drone from. Just took the drone straight up over that parking lot and got some footage of Radnor Yard and the hump operation. The day we did that, they weren't doing any hump moves, so this was kind of interesting. Now that fall has arrived and we're getting close to winter, the foliage has decreased to the point where you can see straight through in a few spots from this parking lot straight over to the actual hump. And so while you don't get to see the train cars moving down the hump into their respective tracks, you do get to watch a little bit of the operation as they reverse the train up the hill here. And you can see a gentleman walking around pulling pins as it gets to the top of the hill and sending it down the track. There's also a lot of cool older locomotives sitting around at the top of the hump. You can see a train here in the foreground moving south through the yard. So interesting things to see, and took advantage of this spot while we could. And from Radnor, we decided to get some lunch down in Brentwood and then check out another new spot we'd seen at the map on the south end of Brentwood at Wilson Pike Circle. And as you can see there on the map, right at Wilson Pike Circle, or just north of it, as the main line comes down out of the Radnor Yard, it kind of splits off in two directions. So if you continue down the track to the left side of the map, that track works a lot of industry. Goes past the old Saturn plant. It's now a General Motors plant, and a lot of local trains use that track. The track that comes down and to the right is part of the northern end of the S&NA North subdivision. So this leads down into Alabama and towards Birmingham. So as we sat there, there's kind of a driveway in between the two parts of the track coming south off Wilson Pike Circle. This is the entrance to an equestrian center. The gate was locked up, didn't appear that there was anybody around, so we just kind of pulled down that driveway and sat there. About 3 minutes later, I got blessed with QO29. So this is a train that we often see, but normally up north, either on the Henderson or at the north end of the Nashville terminal subdivision. So first catch of QO29 on the south end of town. QO29 is a daily intermodal that goes from 59th Street Yard up in Chicago down to Fairburn, Georgia. Thanks for watching this video. Make sure you click on the thumbs up below to give us a like if you liked the video, and also please make sure you subscribe if you haven't done so already. Also, if you get a chance, check out the new website we've got over at rustyboxcar.com. It's got links to all the videos and social channels, as well as lots of other Railfan information for you. Thanks, and have a good day.